welcome back to my channel. I have a really exciting video today. Yesterday was my 22nd birthday, so over the weekend I've done quite a bit of shopping. I've been so lucky, and I feel very blessed that I was able to get some of the things that I got. Just a quick disclaimer, I saved up for these things. One of them was a gift, but there's like a whole backstory behind it which I won't go into on here, but I don't want you to think that I'm bragging about what I got or anything. It's just I know a lot of people want to see these, the items that I received, and also the other stuff I bought with my own money. So these aren't all gifts, only one of them is. And so yeah, so over the weekend I went to London on Sunday to go to Harrods to have a look at some bits in there, and yesterday I went to a place called Bicester Village, which is basically like an outlet mall. Well, I say mall, but they're all separate shops. It's like done like a little village. It looks like a paper town. It's almost too perfect to be true, but it has lots of high-end stores, and all the items inside are at a discounted rate. So I got some really good bargains, which I will go into when we get into the video. So let's start now. The first thing that I want to show you is quite a big purchase, and okay, I'm just gonna get into it. It's from Louis Vuitton. Now, it's really funny because I always said that I've never really been that into Louis Vuitton, but recently they've kind of done this whole like reinvention of themselves, and they're not doing so much with like the monogram on, and like that like the Neverfulls and the Speedy bags have like the brown canvas with the monogram on. They're starting to steer away from that now, and they've like released a new twist lock on their bags, and so everything just looks a little bit different, and I really like it. They've gone a little bit more edgier, and really kind of reinvented themselves. And you might be wondering why the bag is orange with like blue handles, because it used to be their classic dark brown with the even darker brown font, but with their reinvention they've kind of redone the packaging as well, which is why that looks different. But I will get into what it is because I'm sure you want to see it. So it's not a bag, if that's what you were wondering. It comes in this massive box that says Louis Vuitton on it. I have opened these and I have worn them already, but I repackaged them so that you could see how it comes, and I think this is like standard packaging. I did tell the lady it was my birthday, but I don't think she did anything different. So it just comes with this little card here and all tied up, a lot neater than how I've done it. I'll just quickly open it up. The lady packaged it so beautifully, and I actually really like the new packaging that they're using, like the orange and the blue. I think it looks quite nice. Now, the way that this opens, I'll do some like close-up shots so this isn't too awkward, but it kind of opens out like a drawer rather than your classic shoe box. And then, oh, so they're shoes, by the way. I kind of just go that way. Each individual shoe is in its own dust bag. Now, these dust bags are so much better than the ones they used to have. This is my first Louis Vuitton purchase, but obviously I know a lot. Oh, just hit myself on the head. Obviously I know a lot about other people who have bought things from Louis Vuitton, and I know that they used to just have felt envelopes, like almost like felt sacks, and they were just a felt material, and they didn't have a drawstring or anything, they just folded over. So they've redone these, and now they're like really nice cotton sacks that say Louis Vuitton, and they are drawstring at the top. And I bought the Republic ankle boot. These are so beautiful. I can barely believe that I actually own them. This is my first ever designer shoe that I've ever bought as well. I've only ever bought like accessories and handbags and yeah, just stuff like sunglasses and stuff, but you know all of that because I've shown you. So these are my first ever designer shoes. Now, I did wear these out yesterday because I was too excited. But basically they are pattern leather, all like beautifully polished. they have laces at the front, but you don't really need to undo them because there's a zip down the side with this little tag here. I think it's about a 2-inch heel, so they're really, really comfortable to walk in. And inside, I'll do lots of close-up clips so you can see. Inside it says Louis Vuitton Paris, and there's even like a design on the inside too. And then the whole shoe has white stitching around it. And then there's just a little buckle at the back, and very tiny, there's a little LV mark on them, like a imprint on the buckle. But that really is the only bit on the shoe that says it's Louis Vuitton. They're very understated, absolutely gorgeous quality. On the bottom, so you can see I've worn them, on the bottom it does have the LV, and then my size is 37.5, which is a 4.5 in the UK, and I'm normally a 4, so I went up half a size with these, if that helps you. And then it says made in Italy. So these are the shoes. I am so happy with these. I wore these from about 10 AM yesterday morning until about 10 PM in the evening. I wore them all day for about 12 hours, and they are so comfortable. Like, I thought they were going to be kind of uncomfortable the first day because they are quite a very sturdy leather. They're almost like a designer Doc Martin-esque kind of boot. So they are very, very sturdy. This bit's obviously softer, but it's gorgeous leather, but this bit is a lot more structured. So I thought they were going to kind of rub, but I wanted to wear them in. But not at all. I wore them for 12 hours straight and they were so comfortable. So they are absolutely gorgeous. Just to let you know, I will tell you the prices because I know some people don't like to say the prices on the videos, but I will, because then it's a bit of a pain when you have to go and look it up. So in the UK, these retail for £965. Obviously, they will differ from country to country, but that's in the UK. And I got these at Harrods in the Shoe Heaven floor, and I went into the Louis Vuitton boutique area to get them. So that's why I got Louis Vuitton packaging and not Harrods packaging as well. So also in the box, just to give you a proper overview, there's obviously the other shoe in its own separate dust bag. And then in this envelope is the receipt. And what else do I have? So this is, the lady said to me they're still sort of transferring their packaging at the moment. So obviously I got all the new packaging, but then I got 2 things that are still in the old packaging. So these are spare shoelaces. I'll get them out. They're just spare shoelaces, which I didn't realise I got, but that's really handy. And then obviously you can see this is what the old packaging looked like, this dark embossed brown with the black font. And then I got the care booklet for the leather and just how to look after the shoes basically, which comes with all purchases. So they are my new Louis Vuitton boots, and these are called the Republic ankle boot in black patent leather, and I'm pretty sure these are the only colour they come in, with the gold hardware. Okay, so that's the big one out the way. I wanted to quickly show you 2 things that I got at Bicester Village yesterday. I did get a couple of other stuff, and I got some wonderful presents as well, and I'm not saying like that I didn't want to put them in the video, but these 2 things I just thought were real bargains, and I wanted to show you them because I think they'd be really nice gifts for other people. The first thing I got was from All Saints. Now, I absolutely love this store anyway, but it is ridiculously expensive, so I only have 1 t-shirt from there, and I got that in the sale. So I love what they do, but I honestly don't really get to shop there very much because it is just so expensive for what it is. But because we went to the Bicester Village outlet, it's already 30 to 40% off on all items anyway. And then they were having a sale which was an extra 40% off. So what I picked up was this gorgeous sort of like a khaki grey green colour dress, and it's quite long. It goes past my knee but in like a flattering way, and it does have like tiny little slits at the bottom, just to be a little bit more flattering. Now it is quite fitting on my hips, but then it sags in other places, but in a nice way. That sounds really awful, but not sags, drapes, we'll say drapes. and then at the top it has two like suede patches over the shoulders with this gorgeous what's that called, blanket quilt detailing, and then just a normal round neck. Now this dress was originally £128. I mean, I would never have purchased it for that price. And then at the outlet they sell it for £64. But then there was another 40% off, so I ended up getting it for £38, which I didn't think was too bad. And I wore that to my birthday party last night, so I was very happy with that. The next store I went into was Lynx London. I have the Lynx, like the I don't actually know what it's called, like the classic Lynx bracelet with all the little circles around it, the charm bracelet. I have put it in the box that the charm came in. I bought a charm, by the way. I keep giving it away before I even get it out. They come in these little boxes, and it did have ribbon on it, but I've already undone it. And I've had this bracelet for maybe 5 or 6 years now, quite some time. I just put it in the box to show you how it comes. So it comes in this box. The little charm was like tied in a bow with this ribbon, and then they give you a little pouch if you want to travel with it or something. But yeah, I've had this bracelet for about 5 to 6 years, and I already have this little oh, I'm showing you the wrong way, this little R charm, and I'll do some close-ups as well. But what I purchased yesterday was very special because it was my birthday, but it is this 18 karat gold diamond encrusted crescent moon. But originally it was over £500, put it that way, and I managed to get this charm for just £200. Now I know that's still a lot of money, but bearing in mind that it is 18 carats and encrusted with real diamonds, and I mean there is like at least perhaps 60 little diamonds on there, maybe even more, maybe, well, including the hoop as well, there's probably about 100 diamonds on there. So I know £200 sounds like an awful lot of money, but I had saved up for this, so, and I wanted to treat myself. Like I'm trying to justify spending that amount of money on a charm, but it was my birthday, and it was something that I'm going to, like, I've had this bracelet for 6 years already, and I like to add different charms to it. I do have 2 other charms for this bracelet as well, but I interchange them. I take them on and off when I feel like it. But this one will be staying on, obviously. So I wanted to treat myself, and it's so beautiful. It's a tiny little crescent moon, and like I said, it has real diamonds on it, and that is why it was so pricey. But the fact that I got basically £400 off it, because I'm sure it was $595 originally, and I got it for £200, is just amazing. Like, basically I got it for cheaper than the mini version, and I managed to get the larger one. And looking back now, I'm so glad I didn't get the mini one, because it would just have been lost on the bracelet, because even the larger one is still small relative to the bracelet. So I'm actually glad that I managed to get the larger one. Okay guys, that is the end of my birthday haul. I want to say like a massive thank you to everybody who in real life who knows me and came to little bits that I did for my birthday, and gave me wonderful cards and little gifts that I got. I want to say a big thank you. You know who you are. And also, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you did. Let me know in the comment section if you have any of these items, or if you've been to Bicester Village or Harrods, and what your experience there was like. And subscribe if you haven't already, because then you can see more of my videos, and I'm trying to upload a lot more. It's been fairly easy for me over the summer because I've been off work. I work in a school, so I've had a bit of time, but I definitely want to get more into it. And like I said in my last video, I definitely want to make music more of a part of my channel, because it's such a big passion to me. But obviously I do love clothes and fashion and makeup and jewellery as well, so hopefully you do as well. Subscribe if you haven't already, give this video a like, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.